Last week, I set the goal of making $100,000 on eBay by the end of the year. Last week, we made 2 sales for a total profit of just over $2,300. Let's see what happens this week. There are 155 days left in the year, and I'm at Chase to grab $300 to buy something to flip on eBay with sold comps in the thousands. Let's go get some money, go pick up this item. I met with the lady to buy the Ritter M9 autoclave. I didn't pick it up. I wanted to pay $300 for it, and I didn't notice on the Facebook Marketplace listing that the handle was broken. Yes, it's shut and closed, but people want to buy stuff in immaculate condition, so I don't want to sell stuff that's in bad condition. Today's Wednesday. We made 2 sales in the last 2 days. One was a Somerset dough sheeter from last week's video. Again, we paid $100 for that. It sold on auction for $2,500. Next, we sold a Jenn-Air gas range that we bought about 2 months ago. Paid $100 for that off of Facebook Marketplace. It sold for $1,950. But we also have some issues with some of the orders. And one is that the Somerset dough sheeter sold on Monday. Today is now Wednesday, and we have not received payment. So I told the buyer he's got 6 hours to pay me. If he doesn't pay me, I'm canceling it and relisting it. And that's just a bummer. That's part of eBay auctions. They suck. I bet half the time on my auctions I don't get paid, which is a really big bummer, but it is what it is. When they do pay and I do make a quick sale, it's great. When they don't, it sucks. Number 2, the item that I was gatekeeping you from last week, it's a 40-inch Kenmore range. We sold it for $3,000. We paid $412 to get it shipped out, but the guy who shipped it, the one in the big red truck, he sucked. The item arrived completely damaged. He took it off his truck all by himself. He was a 60-year-old man trying to lift 200 pounds. He completely damaged it and dropped it off the truck. So we have 2 more of those ranges. So we're shipping another one out with a more professional carrier this week. So we paid $850 for that one. Paid $412 to ship it. So we're all in $1,262. After eBay fees, we're at $2,560 something. And it costs us $400 for another unit. It's going to cost us $400 to get it shipped there. So we're only going to make $400 plus we lose a ton of potential profit from not selling one of the other units and having to replace the one that we already sold. It's part of the business. We're starting a new eBay account, so we need good feedback. But this one shipper cost us almost $3,000, which fucking sucks. But in order to make $3,000 back, we just picked up a brand new 48-inch Thermador cooktop. What do you think, Chad?
Death is coming for us all.
Okay, besides that, so far we paid $500 for that. Sold comps on eBay are $4,000. Again, it's totally brand new, never been installed. And this should pay back the Kenmore range debacle. I was able to find this deal by simply making one phone call. I called a luxury appliance installer and asked if they had any excess inventory or stuff that they remove from homes and what do they do with it. He said he scraps them, so I said I would buy them. This thing was going to the scrapyard. It's brand new. It sells for $4,000. And I paid him $500, which is way more than he would have gotten at the scrapyard. He was happy with it. It's a win-win for everybody. And one phone call made me $2,700 after shipping and fees when this thing sells. So, another pro tip, call your appliance installers. They might have excess inventory laying around where you can capitalize. We are enjoying some celebratory Chinese food because we finally got paid for the Somerset dough sheeter as well. I was bitching about it this morning, but we received payment. We're getting that shipped out as soon as possible. Yesterday we sold that Somerset dough sheeter, and we finally got paid for it. So now I want to go over what happens after you sell a freight shipping item. Step 1 is to confirm with the buyer what kind of address is this unit being delivered to. Is it a business? Is it a residence? Do you have a loading dock? That helps a lot in terms of dropping the price. Will there be someone on the back end to help unload this? Or will we need a lift gate on the box truck or a big ramp on the van that delivers it? Next, you create a listing on uShip. You can watch the video in either one of these corners, I don't know which one it is, on how to create a uShip listing. Step 3 is patience pays.
you're gonna get some offers at the start of your listing that suck. Some people are gonna wanna ship your thing out for over $1,000. Some people are gonna wanna ship your thing out for $2, but they have 4 bad reviews. And that's what happened to us. We got an offer to ship ours Somerset dough sheeter out at the asking price of $250. But when looking this guy up, he had 4 reviews and all 4 of them were bad. So we're not gonna trust him with our money or our $2,500 dough sheeter to ship it all the way to Texas. We're gonna wait. Patience pays for the right shipper to come and pick this up. And it is now the end of the week. Let's review what happened this week. 1, we sold the JennAir gas range for $1,950. Again, buy cost on that was $100. Shipping cost on that was $402 to get it from Denver to California. Next, we sold the dough sheeter, Somerset dough sheeter CDR 2000. Paid $100 for that. Shipping cost on it is about $450 to get it down to South Texas. We're using a freight company, not a U-ship carrier, to get reliable lift gate service so nothing breaks. After eBay fees, we were left with $2,169 on that. So after buy costs, $2,069. After shipping, we are profiting just over $1,700. Then negative this week. We paid $400 for the replacement Kenmore range. It cost us $550 cash to get it shipped down to Louisiana. So that's a negative $950. So we're talking total profit this week of $1,800. We are a little below pace. However, next week we pick up some big items, we make some big sales, and things go really, really well. So subscribe, stay tuned. If you want to talk with me, join my school. Peace.